Hello students, once again I am with you with the next topic, profession. In previous video we have completed the economic activity. First topic was business and now the second topic is profession. So once again we are going to revise what is meaning of business. Business refers to a particular economic activity under which producing, purchasing and selling of goods and services फॉर अर्निंग द प्रॉफिट। व्यवसाय से आशय उन सभी आर्थिक क्रियाओं से है जिसमें वस्तुओं का उत्पादन क्रय विक्रय करके लाभ कमाया जाता है। सो इकोनॉमिक एक्टिविटी का फर्स्ट पार्ट बिजनेस था। नाउ देयर इज अ सेकंड पार्ट, सेकंड एलिमेंट दैट इज द प्रोफेशन, पेशा। सो प्लीज फर्स्ट यू राइट डाउन व्हाट इज मीनिंग ऑफ प्रोफेशन। मीनिंग ऑफ प्रोफेशन, मीनिंग ऑफ profession, meaning of profession, please note down, it refers to a particular, it refers to a particular economic activity, it refers to a particular economic activity which is conducted by a person having special knowledge and skill with the service motive. It refers to a particular economic activity which is conducted by a person having special knowledge and skill with service motive। अर्थात पैसे से आशय एक ऐसी आर्थिक क्रिया से है, एक ऐसी विशेष आर्थिक क्रिया से है जो किसी एक व्यक्ति के द्वारा, जो किसी व्यक्ति के द्वारा शुरू की जाती है, जो किसी व्यक्ति के द्वारा प्रारंभ की जाती है। और वो व्यक्ति कैसा होना चाहिए? हैविंग स्पेशल नॉलेज एंड स्किल। प्लीज यू कैन मेक अंडरलाइन, economic activity conducted by person having special knowledge and skill, service motive. So when we are going to start the profession in the form of economic activity, so such type economic activity will be started a person, which type of person? A person have special knowledge and skill, and after what will be result, what will be the consideration behind their activity? There must be service motive. It means when a person is going to start such type of economic activity, certainly the person have perfect knowledge, specific knowledge, specialized person related to their particular field. And here there is a given skill under the word of training. If the person have knowledge, but the person have no proper training, so at the time of doing their service, the person face some type of difficulties. I am taking example. Suppose a person have completed their degree MBBS, means a person have acquired their special knowledge by taking their degree. But if the person have no training under any senior person, senior doctor, under any medical college, so the person have no perfect knowledge for treating their any particular patient. एक व्यक्ति एमबीबीएस की डिग्री तो ले लिया, डॉक्टरेट डिग्री तो ले लिया, लेकिन उन्होंने किसी सीनियर के अंडर में ट्रेनिंग नहीं किया, किसी चिकित्सा विश्वविद्यालय में, किसी मेडिकल कॉलेज में, यूनिवर्सिटीज में उन्होंने ट्रेनिंग नहीं की, किसी प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल में ट्रेनिंग नहीं की, मीन्स एनीवेयर, व्हाट इज द परफेक्ट प्लेस फॉर देयर ट्रेनिंग, he or she is not going to take a proper training, and before the training if the person have started the treatment of patient, so certainly that treatment result will be not positive, will be not effective. So it's very important element, it's very important keywords under the term of profession. When a person have started their economic activity, so certainly the person have a special knowledge and skill. And what is the last sentence behind such type of activity? There it is economic activity, but economic activity there we are not going to earn profit. Here we are going to earn money, but what is the major intent behind that? Service motive. The person will provide service to the society, and because of their providing services, their person will earn money. So there is a difference, earn profit and earn money. Here the major motive behind profession is give the service to the society, and because of providing their services the person will earn money. Okay, so I hope you have completed the meaning of profession. Next, please note down, there is a second is a what are features of profession. Please note down. Second is features of profession. How we will identify that which activity related to profession. कैसे हम पहचानेंगे कि कौन सी आर्थिक क्रिया पेशा है, कौन सी आर्थिक क्रिया में पेशा सम्मिलित है. So following features will identify that, with the help of that features we will identify there are involvement of profession. So please note down. First we will note the headings. First is body of specialized knowledge second proper method of training and experience. Third, formed under a professional association. Next, code of conduct. And now last is service motive. So there is a given following features of profession which focus the main keywords, main concept of the profession. There is a first, body of specialized knowledge. If a person want to start the profession, certainly the person have required a good knowledge, special knowledge related their particular field. I have given the example of doctor. Second, I am giving the example of teacher. Suppose a person want to start their teaching profession at any place, at any time. If a person have a perfect knowledge about their particular subject, a person can taught any type of content to their student, to their learner, without any hesitation, without any problem. So there will be no any confusion for the both party, listener as well as speaker. सुनने वाला को भी पता चलेगा क्या बोला जा रहा है और बोलने वाले को भी कोई कंफ्यूजन नहीं होगा. व्हाट इज द रीजन बिहाइंड दैट? बिकॉज द पर्सन हैव देयर परफेक्ट नॉलेज in their particular field. So at every sector, suppose a chartered account, a person want to start their accounting sector field, a person start their office related their account, preparing the account related their any company. So if the person have perfect knowledge about the accounting system, accounting software, accounting preparation, so the person can prepare any type of account. Person can complete their financial statement with the help of a perfect skill. So person have required minimum time, and with the help of minimum time the person can prepare their all type of sheets. So every sector, medicine sector, teaching sector, accounting sector, every sector, if the person have a special knowledge, the person can start their work in a easy way, in a effective way. Now come to the second, proper method of training and experience. This is also very important. When a person have perfect knowledge but the person have no proper training, person have no any type of training, so the person cannot start their work in a effective way. Person can start their work, व्यक्ति कार्य तो शुरू कर सकता है, but their work presentation will be not positive, their work will be not in positive direction. कार्य तो होगा लेकिन सकारात्मक दिशा में अच्छे परिणाम के साथ कार्य नहीं कर सकता. If the person have complete their master's degree but the person have no B.Ed, no VTC, so a person cannot teach in an effective way. व्यक्ति के पास डिग्री है, मास्टर डिग्री है, बैचलर डिग्री है इन देयर पार्टिकुलर सब्जेक्ट, लेकिन व्यक्ति के पास VTC नहीं है, B.Ed नहीं है, वो व्यक्ति उतने टैलेंट से, उतने स्किल से, उतने प्रॉपर मेथड से क्लासरूम को प्रेजेंट नहीं कर सकता जितना एक ट्रेंड पर्सन कर सकता है. सो सेकेंड टर्म देयर इज अ गिवन एक्सपीरियंस. पर्सन हैव टू थिंग्स, knowledge and training, but the person have no experience. So there is a given statement, you have listened that experience is a good teacher, experience is a good speaker. अनुभव एक अच्छा शिक्षक होता है. Means as well as the person have gaining their experience, their स्पेशलाइजेशन स्किल इंक्रीजेज. जैसे जैसे व्यक्ति को अनुभव होता है व्यक्ति की निपुणता बढ़ती जाती है, व्यक्ति ट्रेंड होता जाता है. और स्पेशलाइजेशन का कारण आप जानते हैं, विद द हेल्प ऑफ मिनिमम एफर्ट वी आर प्रोवाइडिंग मैक्सिमम आउटपुट व्हेन वी हैव एक्सपीरियंस. सो दिस इज आल्सो सेकंड फीचर अंडर द प्रोफेशन. पर्सन हैव स्पेशल नॉलेज विद द ट्रेनिंग एंड experience, so certainly the person can identify the problem of patient, problem of learners, problem of banking sector, problem of company with the help of minimum time. व्यक्ति के पास अगर अनुभव भी हो जाता है तो व्यक्ति अपने मरीज की, व्यक्ति अपने सीखने वाले विद्यार्थी की, व्यक्ति अपने आने वाले क्लाइंट की समस्या को कम समय में जान पाता है. So this is the second features of the profession. Now come to the third. Third, there is a given formed under a professional association. When we are going to start any type of profession, there is a professional association. Suppose a person want to start their advocacy, वकालत करना चाहता है. So after getting their degree of the LLB or LLM, the person have required to register their degree under the Bar Council of India, their membership for their starting their advocacy, for their starting their practice under the criminal code or under the civil code. एक व्यक्ति LLB की डिग्री लेता है but their registration is not under the association, the person is not legal for starting their practice in any type of कोर्ट. किसी कोर्ट में यदि व्यक्ति को प्रैक्टिस करना है तो उसे इंडिया लेवल का जो काउंसिल है उससे वहां पर क्या कराना पड़ेगा, रजिस्ट्रेशन कराना पड़ेगा. सो जैसे देयर इज अ गिवन इन द फील्ड ऑफ लॉ बार काउंसिल ऑफ इंडिया, उसी तरीके से मेडिकल काउंसिल ऑफ इंडिया, इफ वी वांट टू स्टार्ट आवर मेडिकल प्रैक्टिस एट एनी प्लेस, सो सर्टेनली वी हैव रिक्वायर्ड टू start their registration under such type of professional association. हमें उस professional association में registration कराना compulsory. If we are not going to register our degree under such type of professional association, so we have no registration certificate, it means we are not legal person for starting our profession at any place. We can start, but in a legal form it's illegal, and certainly there may be a government action towards your illegal practice. सरकार आपके खिलाफ कानूनी कार्रवाई कर सकती क्योंकि आप लीगल कार्य नहीं कर रहे हैं. Now come to the next, code of conduct. Code of conduct means होता है it's a sum total of rules and regulation prepared by professional association. When we have going to start our registration under professional association, so there must be different type norms, different type rules and regulation. यदि हम प्रोफेशनल एसोसिएशन में अपना रजिस्ट्रेशन करा दिए तो वहां पर बहुत सारे नॉर्म्स होंगे, बहुत सारे रूल्स रेगुलेशंस होंगे, एंड इट्स कंपल्सरी टू फॉलो बाय पर्टिकुलर पर्सन which have get their registration certificate by professional association. अगर हमने अपना पंजीयन, अपना रजिस्ट्रेशन करा लिया, whatever norms, whatever instructions given by that association, it's compulsory to follow by that particular person. If we are not follow, it means our registration may be cancelled by professional association. अगर उसको मानते नहीं हैं तो निश्चित रूप से उसको यह अधिकार है कि हमारा रजिस्ट्रेशन वो कैंसिल भी कर सकता है. सपोज कोर्ट टाइम गिवन बाय द प्रोफेशनल एसोसिएशन, सपोज देयर इज गिवन मॉर्निंग 10 AM to 5 PM. Is it clear? And this is the norm, this is the rule, this is the system given by the professional association, Bar Association of Uttar Pradesh, Bar Association of India, that the lawyer practice time in the court is 10 AM to 5 PM. But if any lawyer is reaching there 8 AM in the court, so the person is legal or illegal? Certainly the person is illegal. And 8 AM to 10 AM, if there is any mishappening with such type of lawyer, so there is no any support by the professional association with that particular person, with that particular lawyer, because the lawyer is breaking the rules whatever prepared by the professional association. यदि 8 से 10 के बीच में उसके साथ कोई मिसहैपनिंग कोर्ट में होती है, लीगल पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से वो कोई भी राइट नहीं रखता, उसके पास कोई अधिकार नहीं होता उसे किसी तरीके कंपनसेशन मिले. व्हाट इज द रीजन? बिकॉज द पर्सन इज नो फॉलो द कोड ऑफ कंडक्ट whatever prepared by the professional association. Is it clear? Next there is a given service motive. It's very important features of the profession. When we are going to discuss, profession is an economic activity which major motive is give the service to the society. जब हम प्रोफेशन की बात करते हैं तो प्रोफेशन का मतलब है कि यहाँ पर प्रोफेशन एक सर्विस मोटिव के लिए बनाया जाता है, लाभ कमाने के लिए नहीं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, सपोज वी आर गोइंग टू कंपेयर बिजनेस एंड a profession, then you can understand what is how its service motive. Suppose you are paying rupees 10, you are paying 10 rupees and you are purchasing any item from the shopkeeper. 10 रुपए का आप कोई सामान खरीदते हैं या आप मान लीजिए मिल्क मैन से मिल्क खरीदते हैं. So whatever you are paying to the milkman, whatever amount you are paying to the milkman, according that the milkman per day providing you milk for your need. आप मिल्कमैन को जो पैसा पे करते हैं उसी के एवरेज में, उसी के अकॉर्डिंग वो मिल्कमैन आपको मिल्क देता है. Neither less nor more, ना तो कम ना तो ज्यादा. But here suppose you are paying 1000 to a doctor, 1000 fee to a doctor for your particular treatment. आप एक ट्रीटमेंट कराने गए डॉक्टर के पास और आपने 1000 फी पे किया. That particular time, this is the moral responsibility of a doctor that up to identify the disease of the particular patient, the doctor will provide the time to their particular patient. वो व्यक्ति एक डॉक्टर है जो आपसे 1,000 रुपए फीस लेता है, अगर 1 घंटे में आपका ट्रीटमेंट कंप्लीट हो जाता है, इट्स अ वेरी गुड. इफ देयर इज एनी टाइप ऑफ प्रॉब्लम फॉर आइडेंटिफाई देयर डिसीजेज, अगर बीमारी पता चलने में समय लगता है तो भी उसे 2 घंटे 3 घंटे वॉट एवर टाइम अ पर्सन हैव रिक्वायर्ड, द डॉक्टर विल रेडी टू गिव दैट टाइम. वहां पर वो ये नहीं कहेगा कि आवर फी इज 1,000 रुपीज फॉर ओनली 1 hour only 20 minutes. No, how whatever time he or she will required for identify the disease of the patient, the doctor is ready to give their time. There is one example. So what is the reason? Because their professional reason is service motive. Second example, second is when you are going to taking the education, when you are going to gain the knowledge from the school and you are depositing rupees 1,000 as a education fee or tuition fee. आप स्कूल में अपने बच्चे का ट्यूशन फी पे करते हैं. देयर चार्जेस पर मंथ 1,000 एंड इफ देयर इज एनी टाइप ऑफ प्रॉब्लम टू योर वार्ड, किसी बच्चे को कोई प्रॉब्लम अगर होती है तो अप टू सॉल्विंग देयर प्रॉब्लम, जब तक उसकी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व नहीं हो जाती, द टीचर इज रेडी टू गिव देम टाइम एंड व्हेन द स्टूडेंट इज सेटिस्फाइड then the teacher provide their particular content. It means it is not limitation that the amount of rupees 1,000 only for 1 hour. If there is only 1 hour, it means there is a earning profit. अगर ये सिर्फ 1 घंटे होते इसका मतलब ये लाभ कमाना था. लेकिन if the student, if the learner is not positioned to learn their content within 1 hour, and when the teacher is going to provide them knowledge after 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, it means there is no time limitation for the teacher, for the learner. Why this is the flexibility? Because under the profession their motive is a service motive. क्योंकि उसका उद्देश्य क्या है? उसका उद्देश्य है समाज की सेवा करना. अगर यहीं पर लाभ कमाना होता तो क्या कहता डॉक्टर या टीचर? वो तब कहते बेटा we have completed our time, so next content, next problem I will solve tomorrow because today my